gorgeous?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I love
yeah.
Christmas
yeah.
time there, yes.
I know.
I'm glad you
nice.
mentioned the Pearl, because a lot of people go to downtown, but the Pearl also
wow.
is so beautiful.
It was
at
really,
that time.
really
Yeah.
nice. Okay, today, beautiful. Yep, just outstanding. It's a beautiful day out there. A little cool. You know, we're going to be in the mid 60s. This morning I had 64 for a high, but we may hit 65, maybe even 66, somewhere in the mid 60s. It is going to be a nice one. We've got clear skies out there right now, so go out and enjoy. Current temperature is 60 degrees. The low this morning, we got down to 42. Some locations even cooler than that. Matter of fact, I think they're going to have to redo this because I saw that the low was actually 40 at the airport. We'll take a look at all the lows here in just a second. Record low 25, record high 84, set back in 1894. All right, here's a look at rainfall over the next 7 days. I don't think we're going to have much in the rain gauge. Definitely not for the next several days. No rain. But as we head into the weekend, 20% chance, 10 to 20% chance Saturday and Sunday. And you can see we've got a little green there, but not going to make a difference in the rain gauge, that's for sure. Okay, so here's what you can expect. Temperatures topping out mid 60s. And then once the sun goes down, it really cools off. Temperature in the 50s and then eventually into the 40s. Our low this morning was right around 40 degrees. Kerrville 29. Fredericksburg got down to 28 this morning. And Uvalde was very close to freezing. So yeah, some real cold spots out there this morning. Current temperature right now, we're at 60 even. Hondo's at 60, a lot of 50s on the map. 55 San Marcos right now. Over around Fredericksburg, it is 61, Kerrville 63, and Hallettsville coming in at 54. So just a really nice, nice afternoon. All right, so we've got high pressure in place, really centered right around in here, but dominating our weather. There is a trough out to the west, but we still have a little bit of a northeasterly wind out there. And so some of our eastern counties, kind of chilly still, mid 50s over at Hallettsville still. All right, so high temperatures mid 60s, Dallas, Fort Worth, maybe 50 for a high. And if you keep going north, boy, some really cold stuff. Chicago, low 20s. Up around Minneapolis, temperature around 20 right now. Buffalo, 15. North Carolina and also into Virginia. We've got a little bit of some snow there if your travels take you in that direction. Okay, so we've got a west-northwesterly flow. That'll give us nice weather, but colder air is not too far off to the north. And so as we head towards the end of the week, some of that cooler air may try to work in. I'm still going to keep the highs in the 70s for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but boy, it's going to be a close call. And then I think over the weekend, we'll have cooler temperatures. And Saturday and into Sunday, we'll have a slight chance of picking up some showers, a little weak system right there. And as we head into the beginning of next week, maybe we'll hang on to slight chances for rain. All right, so high temperature today. Mid 60s, 64, 65, maybe 66. Molds 410 and light. Tomorrow, cold in the morning, upper 30s, high at around 67. 75 Wednesday. And then I think our winds will shift to the north, but not really doing a whole lot for us. Now, if that changes, this definitely will change for Thursday and into Friday, but we'll leave that right the way it is right now. Temperatures in the 60s for Saturday and Sunday, 20% chance on Sunday, 30% chance of rain on Monday, and then another cold front comes in Tuesday into Wednesday, but not really changing temperatures a whole lot, just kind of staying in the 60s for next week. All right, let's take a